Hi guys, and welcome back to Me Through Your Eyes. This is a makeup tutorial for my everyday look. I am showcasing the Makeup Forever concealers. So I will give you a picture of the swatches on my skin. For reference, I am a MAC NC45. To start off, I've already applied my moisturizer and I am now putting on my primer MAC Skin Base Visage. I'm about to go and apply some highlighter underneath my eyes to make that area a bit brighter. Here is my foundation, which is the Ordinary Colours Coverage Foundation, which I add a bit of NYX's Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator to give me a bit of shine. I'm going to apply that all over my face. I like to mix it up beforehand. I use the Real Techniques buffing brush, which is out of their Cool Collection set, and I apply that all over my face and down my neck also. Now I am using a beauty blender to press and roll the foundation into my skin to make it look more natural. Right, I'm applying the Makeup Revolution concealer. I like to do 3 dots under my eyes because I don't like to have too much product underneath there. So I will be leaving that there to sit whilst I apply my contour. Now onto my contour, which is Makeup Revolution C15. Now I'm using the Real Techniques flat contour brush to press that into my skin and blend that in with a damp brush. I'm using my beauty blender to press that contour into my skin. Now I'm going into the concealer that's been sitting for a bit of time with a brush to blend that in nicely. All products will be listed below, including the brushes also. So I'm using this brush to just blend that in, and then I'll go on to use 2 mini blenders to press and roll that product under my eyes. As you can see, I still have that black eye showing through, so I need to add a little bit more product, which is a bit frustrating. So now I'm going to add a bit more concealer of the C12 Makeup Revolution concealer. Now I'm blending in that concealer with my concealer brush, and I go on to use my finger as it is warm. It will warm up the concealer and allow it to blend in a bit more seamlessly. I'm using my beauty blender sponge with my NYX spray. Now I am setting under my eyes with the Ben Nye Pretty Pink powder, which I literally leave for about 30 seconds. It helps because my eyes dry out quite quickly. This makes it a lot easier for me so that my eyes don't look cakey. Now I am using the C12 Makeup Revolution concealer to highlight the other parts of my face, down my nose, chin, and above in the middle of my forehead. I'm using a small sponge to blend that in. Now I'm going to use the C14 Makeup Revolution concealer to do my nose contour. It's such a great colour that it's not very obvious, but it gives me a bit of definition still. I'm using my mini sponge to blend that in nicely. So now I am using the NYX Wonder Pencil in Deep to carve out underneath my eyebrows, mainly because the ends of my eyebrows are very sparse. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ash Brown Dip Down pomade to mark out the ends of my eyebrows, and I do hair strokes at the beginning just to make it look a bit more natural, but it's harder for me to do that on the ends. I'm now about to use the Anastasia brow powder in Ebony to set the ends of my brows, because they do wear out very quickly. I'm using hairspray. Any random hairspray will do. Spray that on the comb and or the brush even, to set my brows, because my brows are quite curly, which is annoying. I use a flat eyeshadow brush to blend in underneath my eyes where that Wonder pencil was, and this works out nicely as a concealer. Now I'm struggling to find the bronzer, so at the moment I am using Sleek's contour palette, which is the medium, to set my contour that I applied earlier. It's not as dark as I would prefer it. I don't like too warm bronzers, as in it's a reddish tone to it. I'd rather it have more of a cooler tone, which is kind of a grey colour. This one is an in-between, so it's in between a reddish and a greyish kind of colour, which works out nicely for me. I'm just setting now my nose contour with a flat large shader brush and using a Sleek bronzer to set that, and what I'll do is I'll use my fingers to blend that down so that it's not so obvious. So now I am applying the iconic London liquid highlighter in Original, which has a bit of a bronzy brownie tone to it. It's a great highlighter. I get really great colour payoff, blends in nicely with my skin, and it lasts quite a while as well, so this is definitely my favourite highlighter. Oh, a tip that I should give you as well, on your nose contour you should have a break between the tip of your nose and the bridge, so if you have a break it doesn't make it so obvious, it makes it look a bit more natural. Now I'm going to set my highlight with the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Powered Up highlighter on top of the liquid highlighter that I just applied. Layering it makes it stand out a bit more, and it's something that I tend to do quite often. I'm now using a beauty blender to blend in the contour, the highlight and everything together, and dim down the highlighter a bit as well, so it looks a bit more natural. So now I'm about to line under my eyes with the bronze pencil from NYX. I use brown because my eyes are quite small. It gives it definition, but it doesn't make them tiny. I use L'Oreal's telescopic mascara to define my bottom lashes. I think this is the only thing that works for me. I'm going on to my top mascara, and I just accidentally hit my face. I'll let that dry while I continue. So this is the Tarte 4-in-1 mascara. It's my favourite one. With my tiny baby lashes, it's the only thing that seems to work and give it definition. I also like to occasionally use a comb to separate my lashes so that they're not too clumped together. Now I'm using Spice lip liner to mark out the my lips. I'm applying NYX High Gloss over the top of that Spice liner to give my lips a bit of a glow but of a natural look. I'm just going to spray my face now to give it a bit more moisture and a bit more of a glow, and fan it off as well as you do. Right, so that's the end of the tutorial. Just to give you a bit of a conclusion on what I thought of the concealers, there's a really huge leap between, well, I say the undertone is a huge leap between C12 and C13. C12 I use as a concealer for highlighting, and C13 I could use as my own skin tone. What I should have done, I have a bit of a disclaimer which I didn't give in my intro, which I forgot. I play sports and I got an elbow, and I have a slight black eye at the moment, which isn't really bad, but I thought it would be a good test for this concealer to see how it will cover it up. It didn't do too badly. What I should have done is gone over with the natural skin tone concealer first, then the highlighter, to make sure that I had an orange undertone so that the darkness didn't show through. So that's my fault, so I'll learn for next time if I ever have a black eye again. Yeah, so the concealer, my conclusion is it's very full coverage, which I'm not used to. I'm not a huge full coverage girl. I prefer medium. I'm quite happy with mascara showing through. I have freckles on my nose and even on my mouth as well, so I'm not really fussed. This is very full coverage. It dries down very quickly. If you notice, I let my concealer sit, as Auntie Jackie says. I let it sit for a few minutes or so. It wasn't too bad to blend in, but it could have been a bit easier. I like it. I think for £4 it's not bad, and so I don't feel like you're really losing out. I wanted something that I could use on a daily basis. The Makeup Forever concealer is comparable apparently to Shape Tape. I've never used it, so I couldn't honestly give a response in regards to that, but the doe foot is very big on this apparently, which is similar to Shape Tape as well. Shape Tape is, I believe, full coverage. I do prefer a luminous concealer, so this isn't as luminous as I would prefer it to be, but then that's why I sprayed my face to give it a bit more of a moisturized and luminous look. So I really hope you enjoyed my video. Please like, subscribe, and comment below if you want to add anything or ask any questions, and thanks for your time again, guys.